Hi, I'm Devin Hill,
Nope. Hi, I'm Devin Hill.
and this is Project PLO.
With that being said, let's pull the actual hand over and look at it. So as you can see, we pot open, one fold, two calls, 200 big blinds deep effective with this guy. Oh, how do I turn off? I should set this up. Alright, so we pot open here, we flop top pair, or actually we flop top and bottom with a straight draw. Let's check through, we pot here. We don't pot here. We bet half pot. We get one caller, we get two callers. Turn, we pick up three pair. Not the best turn card. This is a really interesting spot here on what to do in this particular spot when we have three pair. I think this is just a check call maybe. That would just be a check fold, like King Queen just has us crushed here, though we do have blockers to it. We do have outs against it. I don't think we want to invest too much more here. We do check, especially when we're last to act, is a good check spot. And we river the boat. We see a check, we see a check. Obviously, we have an easy pot here. We don't pot it. Okay, we should have just potted. I don't like that. We should have just potted here on the river. But it works out because this guy comes over top of us. We don't ship it in here for some reason. I guess we don't ship it in because Jack 10 is easily part of his range. Even if we block Jack 10, we block Jack 8. Also, we block Jack 9. I think we should just be shipping this in here. And he turns over Ace Jack. So I think we should just ship it in here. Do we get paid here? Not necessarily. Now we see his hand, we know that we're not really ever going to get paid. So I don't see any actual reason to be potting this in because this hand should fold a straight. Straights are going to fold, and like the only thing we're getting paid by is Jack 8, and then we're going to lose more to Jack 10. So I don't think we need to risk an extra 100, 150 big blinds. Yeah, because after we call this, we still have 150 big blinds left, roughly. So I don't think we need to risk another 150 big blinds here. Let's just do this. 138, there we go. We really don't need to risk another 138 big blinds in this spot. This we're like, what are we getting called by this worst? Pocket eights, I think we hear from I think pocket eights are raising this flop on this dynamic of the board being all connected. I think pocket eights raise this flop. And then even here, they probably fold to jam. Now, so we block pocket nines and we block pocket eights. So we're really leaving Jack 10 as the only hand. So call us, and we're going to lose that hand anyway. Ace Jack should be folding here for another 100 big blinds. But we do take down a nice 232 big blind pot there. 10-9-8-3. Okay, so it's actually supposed to be 100% fold here. And it's not suited exactly like that. We had suited to the 10 and to the 9. So 10-9-8-3, still a fold. Okay, so we made a mistake here by opening here, but we did pot open. This is going to be a great example. It's going to fold to the blinds. It's going to be a great example of why playing. So we go three ways here. He calls, and then the big blind calls as well. It's not going to give us a chance to do that because we don't have the pros. We can see post flop. but they both call, and we're going to see a good example here on why playing pre-flop properly is important. So here we flop two pair 9-high flush draw. Did that get checked through? Yeah, it gets checked through. I don't like checking through here. We pot opened. We are deep. We're 140 big blinds deep effective, but we do need to be potting this here. And this is definitely important. We want to be putting in money at this point and not letting them gain equity for free. Because I would let King 9 be this, King 3, Ace Kings, all that kind of stuff. Here comes out and bets small. He bets 4 big blinds in the 23. We just call. We get 2 callers. We do river the 9 high flush. And this guy comes out and donks pot basically here. That's the problem when you let them see free equity. I assume we call. Yeah, we call here. And he's just gonna likely have a lot of better flushes than us. Donks a jack high flush. Third nuts. I remember this hand. I thought for a long time I wanted to fold. I think this guy was really bad, and we ended up making a lot of money off that guy anyway. But this is just the importance of playing proper hands pre-flop. All right, guys, how's it going? I am Devin Hill. This is my series, Project PLO. The goal is to start at $25 tables with a realistic bankroll. So we're starting with roughly, we had $250 to deposit, and then we had another $250 to reload if we needed to. I think that's pretty realistic for a recreational or low stakes player is trying to get into PLO and learn the game. I think that's a realistic number that they would use. So that's what we started with. We deposited, tried to do 200 on a coin, but after fees and all that kind of stuff, I think our deposit was 189 or something like that. We had a winning day, our first day playing 510 and 1025. Second day, we had a losing day, and we lost about $100. So we're sitting with about $80 on coin after that. Saw some guys sitting on PLO 50 tables, but they were by themselves. So it wasn't a heads up table, it was a regular 7 max table. And so we sit down against one guy, had a buy-in and a half, and we beat him for about 2 buy-ins. Played some other PLO 50 heads up, and the bankroll sitting at about 515, I believe. Actually, I can check it right now. Around 515, I think, is where the bankroll's sitting. 513. Okay. So we're set at 513, which is pretty good. Can't be too upset about that. And then after that, I decided, we built the bankroll a decent amount. Realistically, we need to get to $2,000 minimum to start taking shots at PLO 50. We may do it earlier. It just depends on how we feel on the PLO 25 regular tables. If we're crushing them, we're doing really well, we might take a couple buy-in shot. And we'll go from there. Another thing I decided is that it was unrealistic to play a lot of heads up because there's not a lot of heads up action outside of coin poker. And I think that it leads to unfair advantage for me in this challenge. I started off my poker career playing no limit hold'em heads up on ACR and admission. So is it really worth it for me to or is it really fair for me to say this is how you build a bankroll? and this is how you do something by playing a game that I already know. Like I'm not great at PLO, but I'm fantastic at heads up. So it's not really fair to say, "Oh, I did this doing this." No, I played heads up, and then I got better at PLO along the way and made money. But I also want to get to mid stakes and high stakes PLO. I want to play regular tables, and I want to play live games. There's not a lot of live games in the Philippines right now. Occasionally they run, but it's not worth the 2 hour drive to go play them. On the slight chance that they do run, it's gonna be 2 hours each way. But I will be back in the States later this year, so definitely be in Vegas and might go to Vegas, Texas for down to Lodge play for some live streams and stuff like that. And then, so that's what made me decide I'm gonna stop playing heads up. We might play some heads up here or there, especially if we're trying to get tables to run. That's different. But we're not gonna set heads up tables, play heads up tables anymore, and stuff like that. Um, this is an intro episode for the series. It is episode one, but it's kind of an intro. Just wanted to introduce myself, kind of give you guys an idea how we're gonna go through, use PLO Mastermind to break down hands, go through hand histories that we've played, show highlights, show some lows, show that sucked out on, show sucked out on people, stuff like that. Show big pot, show my thought process throughout the pot in the moment, and then we'll also show my thought process after the words when we go in and we do a deep dive into the hand. With that being said, I don't have much more to say about the series. We're going to try to build up. Like I said, we're going to wait till realistically probably 1,500 to 2,000 to start taking shots at PLO 50, depending on how well the PLO 25 games are going and stuff like that. I'm not sure how long we're going to spend on coin. We might do the entire series here, might do part of the series, not sure. Like I said, we're going to be moving around. So we will be back in the US, so we'll have access to Ignition Global. WPT Gold doesn't have Omaha right now, I don't think, but they're adding more stuff all the time, and that site's crazy soft from what I've heard. So maybe doing that, and then obviously we're in Vegas and stuff like that. They have regulated sites we can play on, but we gotta become a better PLO player before then, and hopefully the series can pay for some plane tickets and travel and stuff like that once we get back to the States. Um, that's about it, I think, for now. Make sure you guys follow me on here on YouTube, on Twitch. If I stream, it's likely going to be YouTube and Twitch. I'll stream on both. Make sure you guys join the Discord. You can do hand breakdowns. If you guys want to support me on Patreon, you can get early access to the videos. You can get them one day early before everybody else gets them. You can get coaching packages, stuff like that. Exclusive Discord channels you can get access to. And then, if you don't want to be part of the Patreon, don't want any of the extra stuff, totally fine, totally cool. But if you want to support us, you can always go buy some cup of coffee. I got a baby coming. He's gonna be here any day. Could be here tonight. We don't know. I'm filming this on the 28th. Uh, his first due date was the 26th. They said June 26th to July 7th. So he could be here tonight. By the time this video comes out, my son could be here. Who knows? That's one of the reasons I'm stressing so much over getting this ready and getting this done, because I know I got a couple days to go before I have to release it, but I might be stuck in the hospital. So I'm trying to get everything set up, taken care of beforehand. Yeah, so make sure you guys follow me everywhere. You can buy me a cup of coffee, and I'm going to need it when that baby comes. You can sign up on the Patreon. We are doing $10 giveaways for every 100 followers, or every 100 subs, sorry. Every 100 subs on YouTube, we're doing a $10 giveaway. So we're less than 60 away from 200 subs right now. When we hit 200 subs, the giveaway winner will be picked off of this video. So it has to be somebody who commented on this video will win $10. Preferably, I can send it to you on coin. If not coin, it's going to have to be crypto and probably USDT. Because otherwise, I'm just losing money, even more money, because I have to pay fees to buy the crypto and all that stuff. So preferably coin poker. If you win $10, when we hit 1,000 subs, we will be giving away $100, maybe more, depending on how the series is going by then. Maybe we hit 1,000, we give away 1,000, 100 to 10 different people or whatever. So we'll see how we're doing when we get to that point. But we will at least be giving away a bare minimum of $100 at 1,000 subscribers. Every 100 subscribers we hit, we give away another $10. We gave away 10 at 100, at 200, at 300. We're going to keep doing it. So make sure you guys follow here. Make sure you guys like, sub, and comment below because that will put you in the running for the giveaway when we hit 200 subscribers. I don't have much more to say. If there's anything else you guys would like to see in the video, you want to see more of the life living in the Philippines, more dad life, which is really boring, not very poker related. Living in the Philippines can be though, because obviously it's a very cheap spot. You can come here, you can live very, very well off of a couple $1,000s a month. So if you're a mid-stakes poker player, this might be a great option for you to spend less money, live really well, and not have to play crazy high stakes. As I said, I have a beautiful wife. I have a maid who cleans up, takes care of me, and we live in a pretty nice house. Eat well, pretty much whatever we want, whenever we want. Do pretty much whatever we want, whenever we want. So, and I'm not rich by any means. So, if you guys want to see more poker life, more Philippines life, anything like that, let me know. If you want to see less of something, if you don't care about the Philippines part, you just want to see poker, put in there. There's something I didn't put in there you want to see, let me know. And I'll keep trying to improve the content and make it so you guys enjoy it and it's good content for you guys to watch. So until next time, I guess this is gonna be posted on the 1st and then on the 4th or the 5th. I'm not sure. I have to look at the calendar. On either the 4th or the 5th, we'll be posting another one. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching and good luck.